Previously, in the dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party stood in the ruined temple of the Vrail Olo, an ancient order of Yuan-Ti that had been defeated by the Sethian Scourges, a trio of spirit Nagas. The Scourges now threatened the party's new allies, the Bullywug Blacktongue tribe, and the party was trying to figure out how to permanently defeat the immortal Nagas.
More wine.
The party now had knowledge of an ancient Vrail Olo ritual that could be used to defeat the Scourges, but it required sacrifice, something the party was less than willing to allow. So they sought ways around the ritual. Hoping to gain assistance, they headed to the southwest portion of the swamp where they had met the necromancer Karstus. They were hopeful that Karstus could provide them assistance in circumventing the ritual, specifically that he could provide for them willing souls. As they explained things to the necromancer, he showed great interest and indeed did have some suggestions, but he did not have access to the souls the party was wanting, and with the limited knowledge the party was willing to give him, he could only provide so many ideas or tips. Ultimately, the party gained little but hypotheticals. The party left Karstus on good terms and returned to the temple. One other idea was to ask the spirits of the serpent guardians the party had defeated if they would be willing to inhabit the soul jars for the ritual. To aid in this, the party brought Culp, the shaman of the Blacktongue tribe, to the temple. Culp attempted to commune with the dead, but unfortunately got more than he bargained for. This ruined temple was apparently filled with spirits, many angry or tormented, bound here by the high priestess of the Vrail before the fall of the Yuan-Ti. Culp began to shake violently, seizing from the influx of anger and pain. Matashtai pulled the shaman out of his trance before things could get worse. But in doing so, Culp's ritual was ended, and once again, the party made no headway on circumventing the soul jar ritual. But the party had gained some knowledge, and that knowledge was that the high priestess of the Vrail Olo had absolutely not been a good being, and it was likely the Vrail themselves weren't necessarily either. This caused some members of the party to question whether their impressions of the Sethian Scourges were correct or not. Meeting with the Spirit Nagas had already been suggested previously. With this new knowledge on the table, the party decided that ultimately it might be best to just meet with the Scourges and be done with it. This would allow the party to assess the Sethian Scourges, potentially negotiate with them, and allow Ashes to inquire about his mentor, Borden. So, the party headed south, past the ruins where they had met Yoastel, to the border of the Scourge's territory. As they moved stealthily forward, Matashtai found himself stepping into deep water. The monk immediately summoned his boat, and as the vessel apparated, the twangs of two crossbows could be heard. The shafts thunked into the boat, each hitting to either side of Matashtai, clearly warning shots. A few moments of commotion passed on a ridge to the south, and then a voice called out to the party. "Welcome to the Immortal Vale. My mistresses await you." Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.